Good morning, everyone. If you remember last week, we learned about a baby named Moses. Pharaoh told all the Hebrew baby boys to be killed, but Moses lived. And Ralph, that was just the beginning.
And what a beginning that was, Mary! A hero, Moses, being rescued from the river by a princess! Oh my, that's amazing!
It is pretty amazing. And you know what? Speaking of river, today our worship song says something about a river, and then it talks about peace, love, and joy. This is one of my favorite songs. So let's give it a listen today and then turn to Exodus chapter 3 in our Bibles.
I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river. I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean. I've got love like an ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean. I've got peace, love, and joy like an ocean in my soul. I've got peace, love, joy like a fountain. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain. I've got peace, love, and joy like a fountain in my soul.
One day Moses decided to take his flock of sheep on a journey. You see, Moses was a shepherd for a long time, and he always took the best care of his sheep. God was preparing him for a very large task that was going to lead God's people into freedom. As Moses led his sheep, they came to the base or the bottom of Mount Sinai. As Moses was searching the area for things that could harm his sheep, he noticed there was a large burning bush. It was covered in fire. The weird thing was the fire was not destroying the bush. It was not harming the bush, but it was in flames. What? Moses was very concerned, so he got closer. Suddenly, there was a voice telling Moses,
Put off thy shoes from off thy feet, for the place whereon thou standest is holy ground.
So Moses, of course, took off his shoes, and he did what the voice of God said. Moses was in awe. He was trembling. He was so scared. But Moses did not look at him. And God told Moses that he would be the one to help set his people free. What a task! Moses did not think he could do it. He asked God, how? How can he do this? And God told him that
I will teach thee what thou wilt say.
Moses didn't think he could do this. He had many questions, but God replied, tell them I am who I am. This will be my name forever. Well, Moses was still afraid. The Egyptians and the Hebrews did not like him. God told Moses, it's going to be clear that God's with you. So Moses was so worried because he stuttered, which means sometimes when he's trying to talk, he can't get the words out. God said, no, Moses, I have prepared you and will prepare you, and I will be with you. Moses returned his sheep home and he started his journey. And that journey was led by God. And boys and girls, that's the only way to go on any journey, with God. Amen! Oh, Mary, what happens next? I cannot wait until the story next week. I mean, this is getting good. You know I live for adventure, Mary. In fact, adventure is my middle name.
Actually, Ralph, my middle name is Kristen, so, you said your middle name, that's right, okay. You know what, guys, if you have your pens, I'm gonna give you a word to write down today. Promise. The word promise means so many great things, and we see the promises of God all throughout the Bible and throughout the world. God promises to be with Moses, and God promises to be with us if we have that relationship with Him. God tells us that He will never leave us or forsake us, and that's the truth. We have to trust that. Our memory verse this week is Exodus 3:14. I am who I say I am. Guys, we have 2 more stories about Moses coming up for you, so stay tuned.
See you soon. Bye-bye.